your girl Shantae. Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back to the greatest YouTube channel that's ever graced planet Earth. Shantae's Travel Things. That's the name of this channel and also the name of my business that I started last year, where I hand make and design travel themed products for any type of travel that you are. I design and create a travel accessory for that. Whether you go solo, your friends, family, you're a digital nomad, if you need a backpack, passport wallet, luggage tag, beach tote, sleep mask, whatever it is, I design it, I create it, and it's all for you guys. And now my products aren't just regular products that you buy in the store. Basically, any issue or experience I've had while traveling myself, and I just go, I wish this accessory did this instead of that, or I wish it looked like this instead of that. That's what I base my designs off of, just actual travel experiences. So we're going to jump right into this. Today, we're going to be showing you guys how I make my sunglasses case, the soft one. All of my sunglasses cases, if you're interested in just buying from me, supporting my small business, the inside of it is microfiber. So it's scratch resistant materials on the inside. They all come with a cleaning cloth, microfiber cleaning cloth. Sorry, micro suede on the inside, my bad. And then this as well, it comes with a cleaning spray as well. Works for both sunglasses and prescription. So you can use this on everything. So we're going to show you how to make these guys. These are very quick, very easy. Doesn't take very long. Really excited, guys. Let's just jump right into it. So this is all the materials that we're going to need to do this project. So over here, we're going to be using some sewing clips. We're going to need some micro suede fabric. We're going to use some interfacing, but it has to be stiff, so I use the Peltex 70. Obviously some polyester thread, which is the regular all-purpose, bobbin, scissors. I use a small one to actually cut the loose thread away, an iron, some fabric, some cotton fabric, or you can use cotton canvas as well. You need some glue, and this is optional, but because it's a soft sunglasses case, I also have some microfiber cleaning cloth, and we have a cleaning spray bottle, and I have cleaning spray liquid as well. So yeah, so let's just get started. Okay, so now it's going to be very easy, quick project. Should take you less than an hour, maybe 30, 45 minutes, probably even less than that. So basically we're going to take your micro suede and your fabric, and we're going to put right sides together, just like so. If you need to iron it down, do so as well. Okay. All right, and then you can either use pins or sewing clips, doesn't matter which one you use, to pretty much make sure everything stays aligned. And you don't need the pin at the top. And then if there's any excess, you can cut that away, like you see right here. Then we're going to take this piece here, and then we're going to sew around the edges. I usually sew about 1/4 inch or 0.33 for most of my projects, unless I need to change that. And my width usually is 0. My length is at 2, and then my tension is usually at 2, unless I need to change it, specifically for my dry bags. And then my needle position is usually right in the center. And always do not forget to backstitch. Always backstitch when you start and when you finish. But as usual, you want to check your edges to make sure that your fabric didn't shift. So just make sure them edges are nice and straight, not too close to the ends, just like that. And then we're going to turn this inside out. And then when we turn this side out, we're going to iron the edges to make sure that it stays flat on both sides. Like right in between there, we're going to iron that. Okay, just like that. And then we're going to fold this on the inside. But let's cut away this loose thread first. Just like that. And then we're going to iron that too so it stays that way. Because actually, before you iron it down, you want to make sure that it's perfectly aligned, that you folded it straight. And when you make sure that you have it perfectly in line, again, just make sure you iron that front part. So it stays that way. And just be careful not to burn yourself. Trust me. You see that right there? Yeah, that was from an iron. Word of advice, if your iron is about to fall, let it fall. Don't try to catch it. I guess my reflexes kicked in at the wrong time. All right. So there we go. And then once we do that, we're going to take that Peltex interfacing and put it in there. And then iron it back down once you got it perfectly all the way to the bottom. And if you need to cut this a little further down, like let's say this right here was more like that, you can cut that down because this should be taller than the interfacing. Should be at least like that. And then what I'm doing here is making sure everything's all aligned. The fabric should be on the outside of the interfacing. And then we're going to use the fabric glue. And we're going to glue right here on the edge. Don't go all the way to the corner. But just like right before you get to the corner is where you're going to put the glue, okay? If you rather just sew along the top to close it shut, you can do that instead of using the glue. Oh, and when you're doing this part, you're going to want to make sure you don't put either side of the fabric over the interfacing like that. You don't want to do it like that. Just have it literally like that in the corner. Just be over it. Like on top of it on all sides. Not hidden like that. So just like this. Here's a tip. The interfacing needs to be a little bit further down so this can actually close. These two pieces has to close onto each other. So if you need to cut the interfacing a little shorter, just go ahead and do that. Just not too far down, but yeah. It just needs to, these two pieces just needs to close on top of each other, not touching the interfacing. And then once you have that secured, it looks tight. Everything's actually closed. There, apply more glue if needed, and then you're going to just iron it down just to make sure that it is secure. And then the next step that we're going to do is we're going to fold this in half. And then we're going to take the pins and pin it all the way across and just make sure it is even. And once again, we're just going to sew along the edge, and I usually use a 1/4 inch or 0.33. And of course, you end it with another back stitch as well. And basically, you were done, just about. And essentially, that is your soft sunglasses case. Pretty simple. But if you want a little extra credit, then we're going to add some branding onto it. You can purchase one of these at wonderlabel.com. I have a link in the description. You can go directly there and be able to get yourself one of these little things. I usually just use fabric glue. Sewing this on doesn't actually ever work. It's probably just because I use woven. And then this is basically what that looks like, putting your own branding on there. And then the very last thing, we're going to put the microfiber cleaning cloth inside. And then the very last thing, we're going to fill this thing up. So this is actually the tube that I use, the bottle. I'm going to put the link in the description. Obviously, you probably don't want to buy this whole thing, especially if it's just a hobby. So I do actually sell these separately on my website. I'll also put a link in the description box down below, so you can just purchase one of these. So we're going to use this. And I don't fill it all the way to the very top because you also need some space to put the tube back in there. So just a tad more. Okay. And that's it. And then that's how you make the soft sunglasses case. And to make sure you have everything set, I also offer this as well on my website and this too. So yeah, that's how you make it, and that's the end of the video. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe while hitting that notification bell and making sure you select all notifications so you always know when I'm posting my next new video. And don't forget to subscribe to all of my social media platforms, all of it being at Shantés Travel Things. Adios!